Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 5 of Let's Play Space Engineers with Planets, and that's one of our goals, to make it to the planets, hopefully by maybe say like the 10th episode or so. We're trying hard anyways. So it looks like the sun's in our view over here. That's kind of beautiful. And I was thinking to start working on our big ship. I guess that is our plan anyways, to make a ship. And I have to decide, hey, where am I going to build it? I'm thinking we build it on the outside over here somewhere, just stick it out a bit further. I wonder if I can access this here. Yes, it looks like it will let me. Let's go ahead. I've been processing a lot of materials. I left the game running overnight, that's a good way of processing your materials. This game takes a long time to process. Eventually we'll need more refineries and assemblers, things like that instead, but I went ahead and just left it running. You can see I have a lot of wonderful materials now, which is awesome. Where is it? So that's the small cargo container, and then we have this large cargo container. Where's the large cargo container? Here it is. So you can probably start dumping some of this in here, just for storage. Very nice. So apparently you can do nickel, cobalt, and iron in an arc furnace. I don't know if cobalt was a recent addition or if it always was there. I never really noticed, I guess, but it is definitely something that you can do there, so that's good to know. You could probably drag like a bunch of nickel here. Let's remove one of those. There you go. Oh, we have a bunch here anyways. Cobalt, we could probably put, a bunch there as well. What else can we do with platinum? Looks like it could use with some. It looks like we have a bunch here. Look at that, 31. That's not really a bunch, but it's a start. Might as well drag that cobalt there. The silicon, there you go. Magnesium powder. So that's for like the ammunition and stuff. We don't really need that right now, but for later. And then here's iron, which will fill that totally, so we'll just throw it down here. Look at that, almost 500,000. Okay, so yeah, that's good, that's good. So it looks like everything pretty much is good. The refinery is working on magnesium, and then nickel ore. Nickel ore we could probably drag. Oh, it's probably gonna just go back up into the furnace. That's fine. You kind of, without like having the sorting system basically set up in the game, it's gonna do its own little thing, which it's like, you know what? Go for it. Oh, I tried a mod. I was trying to see if I can modify it, but the mod made all the bottles look the same now. They're not different looking. I guess the hydrogen were looking different than the oxygen or whatever, but now it puts them all the same. I'll have to replace that later. But we're pretty sure these are actually not refilling. So we won't be able to use bottles in the near future if we're right. We're not sure yet though. Okay, so yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to just start going crazy on production. We want some of this ourselves. But I think we're almost ready to just go insane and be like, okay, we want this, this, that, that, that. Look at all of these. You can hold quite a bit more now. So let's go. I know I don't need these guns. I'm going to go with that too. Look at that. I can fit another 4 plates now. Let's go ahead and start producing something. So this is going to be big ships over time, no matter what. One of the biggest things that we're going to need, no matter what, is a reactor. We're going to probably go with a small reactor at first, but you can see iron ingots. Holy crap! Well, we know we have enough iron ingots, but you can see how expensive one of these costs. But it looks like our materials overall is going to be good. Our silver is a little low, though. So we might have to go and get more silver over time, but we should have more than enough for a small reactor. So we just want to get things started, a small ship to get started. This isn't even a jump ship. It can be converted into a jump ship over time. But basically, we want to make what we have at this outpost, but we want to make another one mobile so we can start moving through the stars. We could even slowly guide towards where we want to go over time, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Anyways, that'll be a good start there. And then we want a bunch of things like, thrusters. Apparently we're going to have some problems with thrusters over time, though, because it looks like we're going to have no gold and we're going to have, like, no platinum. That's interesting. I thought I just had a bunch. So it looks like we're going to have to make trips for those later. I'll probably just do them even off camera, really. This is not a big deal. The assembler has all the platinum. And all the gold, I think, yeah. Wow. So we definitely are going to have to go get more of that. Okay, that's fine. So what I want to do here is I think I'm going to make an extension out over here, just a new little area to work on. And this will be for our new ship that we're making. And it'll be light armor we'll make it out of. Won't go crazy or anything like that. It'll just be a new little platform, just enough to get like the landing gear set up there. I noticed another thing. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's been this way for a long time, but my small ship has actually been draining its uranium. The uranium has slowly been draining from it to the station. Now, I'm pretty sure it used to be the opposite way, that the big ship would keep this powered, but it looks like that's not happening right now. Like I said, I don't know if this is a bug, but all the uranium's almost done, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. We can just do that. Oh, I hit control click. At least that was that's right, Kane. It's you dragging one. Oh yeah, these ones have to be hand placed in anyways. But yeah, it's good that we know that now, so we can just hand fill them up again. We can just say, hey, 2 here. You could turn off these reactors too when you dock. That's probably not a bad idea. But I'm going to just put 2 in each, and that'll last us a while anyways. Like I said, this was run overnight. It's probably been well over 12 hours. Oh yeah, more than 12 hours. Like 14 hours this had run just to help process some of these materials for us. So, which is insane if you think about it, because all that time and yet there's we're still processing materials. Okay, so yeah, I guess a little further out, just in case if it's quite wide. It shouldn't be that wide anyways, to be honest, but never hurts to be a little more cautious. Okay, so let's go and decide how we want to do this. So I want to make a landing gear. This is going to be ridiculous in size, to be honest. Production. How are you going to mix? You're going to mess this up on me, aren't you? Oh well. It's going to mix with all these items. That's why sometimes it's nice having multiple assemblers too. Landing gear, landing gear. There it is. Plates. We need these guys, tubes. Tubes and, okay. We actually have all that. Did we make a landing gear or just coincidence? There you go. I think that's enough. So here is the start of our new ship. Holy crap. I didn't realize how big this thing was. Don't be a pain. There you go. I thought one was rotating it, and then... There you go. It looks so not connected, but hey, I think it is. I hope it is. Well, you don't realize how big this thing is. Like, once you get close to it, it's like, oh, wow, that's huge. Okay, so I guess, just like any ship, really, you start just placing lots and lots of blocks down. Really, we're just making a frame. We want to be able to actually move around. This one's going to be like a boxy ship at first. I mean, we could adjust it over time. Maybe it'll get a little better or whatever, but I'm not much of a ship designer. Later on, once we're rich and stuff, we're going to start taking workshop ships and like using them and creating them and modifying them, or maybe even finding ships around the solar system, or the universe, I should say, more than anything, and using those to build from, or scrapping and whatnot. But now that we know what we need, a lot of iron plates, we should probably go crazy and just keep making iron plates. Shift click, okay. You can actually tell it to queue like infinitely. Enable cooperative mode, which is interesting. I don't know exactly how that works. There's some kind of... I have to figure that out. Enable or disable repeat mode, so this will just repeat it for life kind of thing. But we'll just do this for now. That should be more than enough for us for a couple of minutes. Okay, so, yeah, we're just going to build basically a frame or a starting of the ship. I probably won't have the landing gear once it's, you know, able to fly on its own, of course. Thinking going 3 out to start. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, you know what? I'm an idiot. This gives us an opportunity to work on a new ship, a welding ship. I was thinking I'll just keep doing this by hand, but no, why would I do that? We could build a welding ship. How cool would that be? I even have a design somewhere for it too. I don't know if I have my blueprint from it before, but I had a nice welding ship one time. Probably wasn't smart enough to keep a blueprint. Yeah, this will be the idea, I think. It'll be just huge base, which is not really huge, but like I said, it's going to be a base within a base, kind of, you know. We want the room for sure to make it work. This will not land on the planet, by the way. It'll be a whole new adventure. There you go. Nice. Okay, so yeah, a welding ship. Control B, I think, is blueprints in this game. I don't think I have one anymore in here, and if I did, I'd probably delete it like a noob. I had this cool welding ship a long, long time ago, and I made it from scratch, and I'm sure I can make it again, because, I mean, I did make it once, so it won't be too hard to make it again. It's just cool to, you know, have it for reference. So let's work on that, shall we? Because it's silly to do this all by hand when you have a ship can do it all for you. So we'll just go in here and start ordering the pieces. It'll be a welding and a grinder ship in one, plus a large cargo. I said last time about this too, and that was actually what I was talking about when I said I needed a large cargo. There you go. I'll get rid of that. So let's go ahead and get rid of all these items. We'll just put them in the storage up top. That way we can work on our... This is annoying to go up and down. I could try, since there's motors in both of them, I could go like this, there you go, and just do everything but the motor till the last, and there you go. Okay, so let's build this small ship. So, like everything, we're gonna need a landing gear, of course. To start with. Small ship, yeah. And we're going to need a cockpit. 2 cockpits, actually. Because you need one for both sides. It's an interesting design. We're going to want a large cargo container. We're going to want many conveyors. I think I end up using the large conveyor, so not the small. 2 of the large, I'm pretty sure. And then, what do we go from there? We need the drill, or not the drills, we need the welders and grinders. Here you go. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to want many thrusters, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You probably don't want to go too crazy. It's supposed to be a slow-moving machine, but it never hurts having lots of thrusters involved. You might want an antenna, a remote thing again. You might want 1, 2, 3, 4 lights on it. I'm sure there's many other things I want, but that'll get us started. There's one thing I'm thinking that I really need that I don't have yet, and it would be done without it because, oh yeah, gyroscopes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then of course the generator. That's what I was thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4 probably is enough. I like small. I'm told that big ones are actually quite better. That sounds wrong when I say it that way. Anyway, so you don't have to worry there, ladies. But I'm told that going with a smaller reactor is less efficient than a big one now in the end. But the thing is, smaller means more backup. You have 4 small ones versus 1 big one, which I know don't even closely equal probably into the power it provides. But even if you had like 20 small ones versus 1 big one, you have 20 different things that would have to blow up before your ship is completely not usable. But 1 big reactor goes up, that's it, you're game over. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I stick to the smaller ones, just because I live a little longer. Okay, my assembler is... Okay, I just wanted to throw some of this iron in here, just to get it started. Perfect. Okay, so let's go to our little storage thing here for now. I'll just throw all this in here. This is uranium and this uranium. And there we go. Okay, so let's start grabbing all these lovely assembler goodies. I'll get us started. Let's power up here. Wish the energy was as fast as the oxygen and hydrogen. I feel like once we have that technology, we're already at the point where we can charge things really quickly. I feel like the time the oxygen and hydrogen fills up would take longer almost, just because of safety concerns of, you know, pushing that much energy. Okay, so hopefully it doesn't get dark while we do this. Small ship. What the fudge? It kind of like did this like automatic, we're done, you do this. I swear this stuff used to clip on more. No? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, so I want a cargo container. Large cargo container. I don't even know if this is the first thing I want to place, but today it's the first thing I'm placing. Oh my goodness, this thing is huge. I just want to make sure it's on all the sides here. Nope. So I want to make sure they're on there, I think. Does it matter about those sides? You know, honestly, those will be whatever. I guess it'll be fine. One of them is not going to be connected the way we want it. Unless... I'm assuming you can't have it on 4 sides, huh? No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't look like no matter what you do, it'll ever be on all sides. But it is on the big one, though. That's too bad. So I need to make sure that it's on the 2 sides. Because if it's not on the 2 sides, then we have problems. One, two. Yeah, that's a problem. One. Oh, it's flipping around wrong, too. I suck so bad at getting this to flip around. 1, 2, 3. I think that's right. Nope, it wasn't right. Think that's right. Find out in a second. Yep, that was right. So what I need to do is have these two set right like that. So what happens is when I connect this on the side of it, I think these always work fine. Yeah, these will work with the connectors, etc. Okay, so that should be fine. Except I actually don't know how far the cockpit goes now I think about it. Ooh. Somebody did not think about the cockpit. Okay, we'll figure that out in a second. Looks like you don't even have enough materials, son. See if I can get into here. The assembler. Probably doesn't even have enough yet. Those connectors in this game are, sorry, the conveyors, I call them connectors, are quite hungry for materials. Okay, we had enough. Perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is put the cockpit here. I'm having a feeling this is not going to fit right, but we'll find out here in a second. Actually, maybe it'll be fine. There's no small port on these, is there? At all. On the back. Oh, it has two small ones on the back. It's not going to matter. It won't fit. Okay, so I want this here. I think this is different than my original design already, but that's fine. As long as it works, that's all that matters. And there's one there. It really depends on how far the welder and grinder stick out, though. If they don't stick out enough, then this is going to be problematic. Ooh. They stick out just fine. Okay. So this is like the welder side, for example. And your ship kind of bumps right into it and welds. And then on this side, you do the same thing, but this time it's the grinder. And you kind of bump into it, and boom, you grind. And this cargo container holds as much as the original small one on the big station. It's the same size for the large one on a small ship. That's why it's going to be like a huge importance here. Looks like we're starting to run out of some materials already. And even more over here. And so many that I didn't even get to start. Okay, let's go down here. Just get close enough. There we go. And hopefully, oh wow. Looks like lots of little goodies here now. Including some thrusters. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, this'll work. Oh, you know, that's one thing I'll need. Can I guess I could do this. I forgot about this. Outpost production. You can do this. Because the whole antenna system lets you do this. Because you have an antenna built into you as well. So I can go in here now and say, okay, I forgot. I'm going to need... You can't drag things out of there. It's not like hacks or magic or anything. It's just communication. But one of the things I need to build, I just almost forgotten, is a connector. So I just want to make sure I get that added to the queue list here. Oh, not the whatever. That's the ejector. This is the connector. Okay, so here is our little beautiful ship. And then at the bottom, oh, thankfully we have that in the right spot. I forgot we needed that last one on the bottom. So there's 3 of these, I think, in total. And that has to connect to the connector. And this, my friends, should provide us an awesome little ship. So now we can pretty much start throwing thrusters wherever we want on it. So, you know, you want to go forward, backwards, doesn't matter. Sideways. Probably don't need more than 1 on each of these sides. I don't know for sure, though. I'll just say that for now. Pain in the butt, because you suck at flipping. I even had the guide up to the top right, but I never follow it. You can even disable it. So if you don't follow it, you don't need it there. But I just decided to keep it. There you go. Oh, you son of a... Oh, and, you know, I should have placed the other one before I did that. There you go. There you go. Nice. Okay, and then we'll do the same over here. I could turn the light on for you guys to make it a little enjoyable. I know sometimes people don't have monitors that are quite bright. I'm sure a lot of you watch it on your laptop or on your phones too, and sometimes you have your brightness down by default, so I have to remember that, you know, just to offer something a little better for you guys and girls. Okay, so that should do that. Actually, that looks really good. I wonder if I could fit a thing in here. Can I really? Ooh, this is opportunity right here. The thing is going to extend down, so this sitting right here is perfect. And this one could sit here. Same over here. Nice. That, my friends, I call opportunity. So there's definitely design changes on this compared to my old one. But I don't know if they're the best or the worst, but I like them. We'll do the same over here. So we'll have this a little lower. The reason I'm bringing this one lower rather than the other one is because we're going to have the connector at the bottom anyway, so it's already going to be quite low. There she is. Nice. Did we get reactor components yet? No, it's just been all thruster so far. So that's up, down, left, right. Yeah, those side ones are kind of cheesy. They don't offer as much as one would hope, I think. What I'm going to do, since you got two on here, you want to go back and forth faster. I think I'm going to redo the bottom here. Not redo it, but I'm going to add a whole new set right here. Because we can do that, like it's not supposed to hit anything there anyways, I think it'll be opportunity right there for us to... Oh crap. You can do it, you can do it! And then, it's not really that way, but it's more about this way. Here we go. We're going to hit a cap here in a second. Oh crap. We built those one out too far. There we go. There we go. Gee, I might have just had enough. I thought I had maybe 6 left. I guess that would have been... I planned this, by the way. I knew exactly what I was doing. Math and everything. Oh, no. It's like, smart guy, you failed there. Okay, let's do that there. There we go. That works out really well, because now we get 4 thrusters front and back, which is perfect. Plus... we got 2 left to right and 2 up and down now, so actually 4 up and down, which is good. Left and right you probably don't need as much. So I think that will really help with the movement, and I like the design. It's pretty cool. I think it's gonna be awesome. Okay, let's go. Before we end here, we might as well get a little power going on here if we can. We'll have to finish it up on the next episode anyways, but production, inventory, here we go, the assembler. So we'll carry the radio components that are ridiculous heavy. So here you go. Now we just have the small reactor to put on here. 4 of them. Oh, we have it on here already. Okay, so I have to decide where I want this anyways, but... which one is the welder? I feel like my welder is like the more important side no matter what, so we'll put these here maybe. So, nuclear reactor. Or we could face it on each one, actually. One nuclear reactor there. One nuclear reactor there. And then... Oh, you had it fine. There you go. Facing on each direction. So the wording is like, depending on which side you're looking. I'm interested why they put one by one there. I find that a little odd that they label what, like, the dimensions on it. It's like, hey, go for it, I guess. It just seems a little weird. And then you have to go under here. There you go. Almost forgot my inventory. And then want some uranium. Let's do this right this time, and right-click and drag and type in 4. There we go. We're learning. We're adapting. We're not completely stupid now. And here we go. So what I'm going to do here is, if I can get it, sometimes these hitboxes get a little weirder over time. There you go. One here. And one here. Oh, one here. And then one here. And one here. Okay, so there is our ship. She's powered up now. She still needs a gyroscope and a few other little touches here and there. But next episode, we'll finish it up and we'll get her going. And then she can start welding for us. And, well, by the time we were done welding this anyways, the ship would have paid itself. So thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you wonderful people next time.